Boy, let me tell you. Wintertime is here. Wintertime has always been here. But it's just like it's getting more and more and more now. Amazing when you start exploring, exposing, having certain conversations that need to be had. As we begin to grow, people begin to chime in. Put that number 1 in the chat so I know you're here. And we're going to get this thing going. I want to see the likes. I want to see sharing. I want to see comments. And the conversation is very, very much on the table. And we'll give it a few more minutes. Gonna give it a few more minutes, and we're gonna go in ahead and we're gonna get this thing going. Because today's topic is gonna be interesting, and it's gonna be worth having. As we are about to see individuals crashing out, see individuals pissed off because men aren't giving them money. Men aren't pandering to them. Men aren't showing them love anymore. You know, men have said, a large number of men have said, man, this doesn't serve me. So if it doesn't serve me, why am I here? Well, when men, a large number of men have picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they've moved on, they've walked away, this is what it leaves modern women. Cold, alone, in a winter blizzard. Without further ado, once again, I got the chat. It's open. Drop a number 1 in the chat. Leave me a message, whatever. Let your soul speak. I got 2 clips. 2 individuals that have something to say. I have something to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So grab your shoulder pads and the helmet. Grab your red rose wine, and let's get this work.
Over dating and just dating black men, like I'm over it. Like black men just can't get my time no more. I've been dating black men my whole life, and honestly it has gotten me absolutely nowhere but fucked. Like, it is just BS. I'm so over it, y'all. I started dating Asian men out of nowhere. I literally was...
It's funny how certain individuals choose a certain type. Then that certain type does what they do. Now they go off the grid. Now they angry. But I'm going to let this one play because there's an NFL player that she used to be with, and he rocked and put her ass on blast. Let's continue.
Staying an Asian man for a whole week. We went on dates straight. Courting, gentleman, just everything. Older, established. Like, these black men be on the internet flexing like they got it so good. They got it. They swear they got it. The moment you ask them for some money, it's a problem. It's this, that. Like, why are you out here flexing, but you can't even give me $1,500 off the rip when I ask you, oh.
But do you have $1,500 that you can give your man right off the rip? But why is you internet begging? Something is off about all of this. Let's continue the feast.
Babe, can I have 1,500? Oh, it's excuse. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna send it. I'm so over dating soon. Oh, yeah, I got you. Never sends it. Then, something came up, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? I can't ask you for 1,500. Babe, my 2 car seats in the back together are over $1,000. I can't ask you for 1,500.
No, the fuck is not. Stop lying. Now you internet lying. First you started off with internet begging. Now you're internet lying. Go sit in the corner and lay an egg.
What am I gonna do with you? Pass me the CEOs. Pass me the men who want to have a wife and children and a home. Like, not all this flexing in the club every weekend. Not all this BS. I'm so good. I'm so over it. Like, please, keep it over there. Stop approaching me.
Congratulations, black men.
Soon. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, black men. 2 things this emphasize: that y'all not spending y'all money on trash. And secondly, she not praying for y'all. She not looking in y'all direction, so good.
Congratulations.
But she said she got 2 car seats in the back, but show me a man who wants a wife and children.
I'm going to go a step further. Show me where a man would take a woman that has more than 1 children. I mean, listen, everyone's going to have their different opinion about this, okay? And if you choose to date a woman with children, that's your choice. Everyone is different, okay? I actually married a woman who had 4 kids and 3 different baby daddy. And the third one, he transitioned. But here's the thing: if you love a person, okay, and as a man, you watch how that woman deals with her children before you decide to take on that responsibility. Now, there's men out there that would not mind dating a woman that have children, okay, and she gives him one. There's some out there that are like that. But what I'm saying is, men, don't place yourself in a position to build a relationship with a woman that feels comfortable internet begging and internet lying. Because if she does that online, she'll do that in real time to you. That's all I'm saying. Use wisdom. I have friends and they date women that have children. And the mother let him lead. Let him be that man. Let him be that disciplinarian. He earned that. And it is not taken away from him. Well, what I'm saying is, you got to use wisdom. And shit like this is not cool. Especially as a man when you can read between the lines. A large number of men are read between the lines.
But she already have a family going on, so why are you looking for a man who wants a wife? You already created a family twice. So why are you looking for a man who wants a wife and children? Because you're not qualified for that kind of man. She thinks she's flexing. She thinks she's talking down on black men. Oh, you think you are a wife, but you're asking men for $1,500 just off the jump for nothing at all? Wives don't do that. And this is why I said these women are entertainment purposes only. Point and laugh. Because
not only that, but they tell on themselves. Do I really shoot my shot with women that behave this way? No, I don't. But I love to hear women talk this way. Because, number one, they discredit themselves the moment they open up their mouth. Number two, they're already telling me how they move. So therefore, it makes my job easy when it comes to disconnecting myself from them. Like, I'm going to take this type of woman that speaks like this, that behaves like this to my family function. And that's the thing we look at. That's the thing we highlight as a man. What type of woman would you take around your family? A woman that behaves this way, a woman that enjoys internet begging and internet lying is not the type of woman that you would want to take to your family's house for any type of family gathering. And that's being realistic. Because if you shift the goalposts, let's just shift the goalposts for a second. Ladies, would you take Pookie and Ray Ray and them around your family for family functions? No, you will not. Because the moment you do, your father or any male adult is going to pull you in the kitchen and have a meeting about who the hell you brought. Men see niggas. They see through. Just like women know bitches. They see through. You see that connection? You got to have a relationship with each other.
Because she's not realizing how she's contradicting herself and how she's exposing herself. She's thinking she's talking down on black men, making black men look bad. But it's like, sis,
hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
let's read the comments, y'all. Somebody said they have bills just like you to pay. You ain't nothing special. Ask your baby daddy for $1,500. Ask your baby daddies for $1,500. Like, aren't y'all embarrassed to admit that y'all are beggars?
And see, she wouldn't do that because she already know what her answers would be with them. But she feel that it's comfortable to ask that nice guy, Mr. Nice Man. Y'all know, the one that pulls out the chair for them at the restaurant, the one who opens up the door for them. You know, the one that says, sit down on the couch, baby, let me massage your feet. Damn, those be the ones. Because she's never had a good man before. Because all she's dealt with was niggas. Ain't shit niggas. That's all she's good for is a garden tool. Come over, nut up in her, and be on your merry way. Let's be real. Let's be adult about it. But a good man of good character, a man that means well, find some way to take advantage of him. Find some way to use him. And don't come across those ones where you can try and use those tactics and it don't work and it backfires on you. Now you mad. Now you bitter and angry. What the fuck you think is supposed to happen?
Hide the money, y'all. Aren't y'all embarrassed? Like, I remember when beggars would like secretly beg, but no, y'all just like bold with your begging. That's you. Her baby daddy is Xavier Edward. He used to play for a Miami Dolphin. Don't listen to this shit she said. Trying to get social media clout, trying to tear down black men. You know, the best way to grow your platform is to talk crap about black men. The unfortunate truth. That's why when I say men,
it sure is true. The easy way. Yeah, I got to put on chapstick, but yeah, the easy way. Insult men. Talk shit about men. Degrade men. That's the easiest way to get clout. What about telling the truth? What about being straightforward, being a straight shooter? What about having an adult conversation and come at an angle where both sides can understand? You could break things down from a male perspective. You can break things down from a woman's perspective. Oh, you don't want to hear that. Because most don't want to hear the truth. Most don't want to take accountability. See, with my channel, I cover both. I believe in having an adult conversation. I believe in breaking things down the way it's supposed to be breaking down. No chaser. If you don't want to listen to me, guess what? Turn the motherfucker off. But if you want to hear some truth, only in the way that I can tell it based on my experience. Everybody is different. If you're watching right now the live stream, please put a number 1 in the chat, like the video. I appreciate the love and support. And that's another thing. I'm always showing love to people. These reaction videos, I'm always paying love and respect to the individual that we having conversation and reviews on. Why so? Because that's respect. That's what you're supposed to do, number 1. And number 2, the type of content will give an individual several ways to look at one thing. So that when you're watching content, you're watching my content, you're not just looking at it from one lens, but you are looking at it from multiple lenses and multiple angles. And then, of course, there's some sense of humor to go along with it because that's my personality. I love to make people laugh. I love to talk shit and have fun. You see, I got my wine here. Life is too short. You have to live your best life. You have to keep your peace, especially as a man. You know how hard it is to be a man every damn day, today, in this generation? So many things that men are faced with. Well, one can also say women face the same things too. Fair enough. But if you're going to sit up there and give advice, give the right advice. Don't give the wrong advice. Let's continue.
Because we live in a society where they'll talk down on you even when you're minding your business, even when it doesn't apply to them. They run at opportunity to talk down on y'all. Come on now. Somebody said black men know how to spot a pretty panhandler. We want wife material and we will give money, but your pretty handlers, y'all get nothing but emoji. So it's not black men, it's you, baby girl. Exactly. She said she been dating black men and she not getting nothing but pump and dump. That says a lot more about you than they say about black men.
But look at the type of men she's choosing. Look at her character. Look at the way she's moving. Well, why does she keep choosing ain't shit niggas to nut up in her? Always go back to that past. Always go back to your childhood. See, there's always going to be a history behind an individual's actions, behind an individual's behavior. There's always going to be a history. And it has to be highlighted. You cannot act like it doesn't exist.
Comment said 2 car seats and they're laughing and say, yeah, all right. Just kidding. She said my 2 car seats in the back cost more than that. Go sell them then. If you want the money that badly, go sell you 2 car seats. But y'all, as I said, it's entertainment purposes only. Comedy, points and laugh and men.
Get to the chopper!
And if you a bitch that hate niggas all day, stay the fuck away from me, because I don't hate no men. All right? Get your dyke eating pussy bitter hurt ass out of here. Okay? Because I like niggas. Where the niggas is at? Bitches are starting to hate niggas so much they growing dicks and beards. Like, whoa. And if you a bitch...
Run into every opportunity to talk down on men. Like, it's giving... but if you aren't, just say it, and it's a projection, because if men have an opinion, they're quick to call men gay and sassy. But hear how they talk about men. Hear how they express how much they hate men. So if you hate men, what you love?
I low-key understand get they...
True. It's like men aren't allowed to have a voice. Because a lot of times, the things that come out of men's mouth is more logic than most. You see, men are speaking out. They don't like the fact that men are speaking out. Hell, modern women don't like the fact that men have options. and they're exercising their options. And they're also vocalizing their options, their preference. That's why I do a lot of little videos here and there of women in different places, women of different races in different places. When I start doing them videos, a lot of the comments come from bitter Black women, most importantly. But also, I get it from feminist women. Okay? Men have options. Men's exercising his options. I'm letting it be known. And when you have that fuck it attitude and you are in that place and space in your life where I can care less about your opinions, I'm going to say it. I'm going to speak it. I'm going to live it. I'm going to do it regardless of what you say. Oh, man, they get pissed. They get mad. The fuck you mad for? The fuck you pissed for? You knew what it was. You knew what it was going to be like. Large number of men are not simping anymore. Large number of men are stepping up and speaking. Y'all just don't like what's coming out of the man's mouth and what the man has to say.
They money together and just start chasing hoes. Cause having a girlfriend, shit in this day and era. It's especially hard for a dude working in a fucking 9 to 5. Cause if you ain't selling drugs or doing no scamming or got no illegal way
And have $1,500 to just give to a random baby mama.
you making thousands of dollars a day, this is gonna treat you like peons. Even the women that actually manage to get a dude that go to work and bring his home, even them ain't satisfied. Like, come on now. I'm looking up complaining about they playing a game. You mad about this playing the game? In a world don't never want to be at home. You got a who is in the house. You know where he at. And you mad because he's on the fucking game.
Facts.
Your life that boring? You don't got
You better ask that man if he want a sandwich. Bring him a meal. And wait for him to be done with that game so he can bend you over and poke you in many ways than one. And then caress you afterwards. Okay.
no hobbies,
They
nothing
love
you
chaos.
can do.
They need chaos in their life, so they're looking for the slightest thing to be chaotic, and that's what they chose.
To occupy your time for a little while that nigga on the goddamn game, so you gonna make him feel bad about being on the game because you don't have else to do. You know what you could do instead of making that miserable and making him not want to be in the house with you? Take some interest in what he doing.
Thank you. Take some interest. Fix him a plate. Or go find something to do until he's done. See, most wish they had a man. But then you have some that can get a man, but because of unresolved childhood issues, they lose that man. A large number of women will self-sabotage a relationship before it even gets started. Look at what most are used to. And this is what I bring home to a large number of women and I share. Black men love you. Black men don't hate black women. See, hate is such a disgusting, nasty word. But it is safe to say one does not like the behavior. That is what a large number of men don't like or have a problem with, that behavior. Sometimes it's your mouth, the way you move. You don't listen, hard-headed and stubborn, being combative when there's no need to be. Always gotta have the last word. Always want to eat up the damn chicken and twerk at the same damn time. Sometimes it pays to bridle your tongue and listen to your man.
Why don't you try to play the game with him if you feel that type of way about that nigga being on the game? Because you know what that nerd ass nigga could be doing instead of sitting in the house on that game at home with you? Nigga could be at Comic-Con. Nigga could be at a bar. Nigga could be somewhere or who like the shit that he like, having conversations with like-minded.
Or be with
Yet he's
somebody
sitting
else.
in the house letting you make him fucking miserable and feel bad about being on the game. It's just crazy to me. Because basically y'all saying y'all want a nigga to take y'all out on trips, pay all the bills while you don't gotta goddamn work. Also not play the game and sit up and look at your boring ass all day. Like, what the fuck else y'all want from me?
Honestly,
Hey, but you know what? Sister made a point. Sister made a point, hands down, no lies detected. Okay? When you have women of good character speaking out against modern feminist women, because that's what it is. Modern feminist women are the ones here cutting up. I don't need no man. Blah, blah, blah. To me, which is bullshit, how the hell you get kids? They just come out the sky? No, you do need a man. Anybody that would lie to themselves will lie to you. You have never heard a man say, I don't need no woman. Because they won't say it. Because it's not true. Men need women. Women need men. Men are just not putting up with the foolishness. The shit stops. We're about to go into 2026. We're not bringing this bullshit into 26. This foolish behavior. You better get that shit out your system now. You got like, what, 2 weeks? You better get that shit all out your system. Because starting in 2026, I want to see some mindsets changing. I want to see some women going after what they want. I want to see some women speaking. I want to see and hear women taking a man that they like out on the first date and paying for it.
if we take a step back and put our emotions out of the conversation as women, like, we'll see how messed up society is towards men. They're expected to provide, protect, lead, and teach, but if they have, if they're playing video games, if they're playing at the gym, if they're playing sports, then we're complaining, oh, he's not giving us enough time. We want men to pay 100% of the bills. In this economy, that requires you to work a lot, to invest a lot of time at work. But
peep game, no. Even then, men ain't falling for that no more. Men are like, if you're not going half on the bills with me, what the fuck is you here for? You might as well kick rocks, Habib. Because in this household, it's teamwork. Just think about it. If you have teamwork, you're debt free, you have more finances to play with, and your household is taken care of. It's like you have to look at it from a business aspect. You have to look at it from a logic aspect. We don't do 50-50 because coming into 2026, 100 on 100. If I put in 100%, I expect for you to put in 100%. When it comes to the functioning of our household, we're going to do that together. Whatever it may be. Because last time that I checked, that's teamwork.
And his little free time, you expect him to fulfill your emotional needs and be emotional intelligence. And if you really take a step back and think about it, I'm surprised any man would sign up for marriage in this feminist society.
Feminists, Lies.
As she was speaking, I'm reminded of the clip we reacted to a couple days ago when the guy asked his wife if somebody offered you $50,000 a month, would you leave? And she said yes.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked.
So what does this expose? Even the married ones, y'all, hate men. Because you have to hate your husband in order for you to leave. Like, come on now. And she said she would leave her husband and her kids. Yeah. This is the...
That's a dirty motherfucker. That's a dirty, evil motherfucker right there. But you have a large number of women that would do that. You have some men that would do that too. But I believe the scale is leaned more towards a large number of women that will do that. That's just like what happened with Akon's wife. They got divorced. She thought she was getting the bag. But when they looked at his bank records, said, man only has 10 million in his bank account. Was it 10 million or 10,000? One of the two. It was 10. Oh, she flipped her wigs because all of his assets was in his mother's name. See, he already knew what he was dealing with. Now, my question to him, if you already knew, why would you stay married this long? See, your enemy can show you who they are. Your enemy can also show you their intentions. Oftentimes, a lot of us don't pick up on it, but it has always been there. An evil motherfucker will show you their intentions, and they will make that shit crystal clear. And some of them try to disguise it and try to hide it, thinking you're not going to find out, you're not going to know. But isn't it something where we always have an angel that will give us the 411? Okay.
World men live in. This is what men are expected to marry. Like, come on now.
We will not have it.
These men don't want to go on no dates. They don't want to buy no flowers. They don't want to do nothing special for you. They don't want to take you nowhere. They don't know how to treat you. They don't know how to talk to you. And somebody they want you to submit.
Ma'am, the original reason that men stopped doing all of those things is because y'all stopped submitting
Feminism.
while we were still doing those things.
Feminism.
Also, you decided to listen to the wrong people and give you advice. A large number of women have gotten in their own fucking way. And men have called it out. Men have sniffed it out. Men see it. Men have said, hell no. Why would I continue to do the things a good man should do for a motherfucker that is not appreciative? Why? Why should a man, a good man, bend over backwards for a woman that doesn't respect him, that doesn't treat him right, but want to sit up there and whine and complain? But you in your feelings, you feel some type of way when somebody else wants your man, huh? Huh, ain't that about a bitch?
You see how that works?
Y'all got mad at the patriarchy. Y'all talk about 1950s and 40s men were abusive, so y'all stop submitting. So men say, okay, if y'all gonna stop submitting, then we gonna stop providing. We gonna stop playing 1950s role while y'all wanna be liberal feminists. It don't make no sense. The math don't math. And again, this is why men are refusing to take any of y'all seriously. You have a baby mama of 2 gonna be upset at black men because they're not gonna take their hard-earned money to give her to take care of her kids that she got with other men.
She Shit. Wouldn't be me. I did that shit one time. I was married to a woman with 4 kids. I did that shit one damn time. All it took was for one damn time. I swore for load. Look what happened. Ended up getting divorced after 14 months. Homeless. Oh yeah, I was homeless. And I still had to go to work. Had 2 mild heart attacks. Yes, I did. Oh, I went through it. Received all of her bullshit. Because a person will never take responsibility for their actions, but they're quick to blame shift and blame it on the other person. I took all that shit. I was beating them charges. I was taking them blows like Rocky. And I still had to go to work. Even though I was in the middle of divorce, I was still providing. And it wasn't until my sister told me, why you keep giving that bitch your money? She take your money but can't take you back. Stop it. And I stopped. Because I was just trying to do the right thing. You see, I was trying to do the right thing. Because I take marriage and relationships seriously. But deep down inside, the things that I was faced with, the things that I was dealing with, said never again. So when I hear women like this speak, I'm like, you full of shit. Let me know what man gonna sign up for that deal. What prize does he get when he sign up for it? You can't even tell me. Because you don't know. But whoa, that he better look out. Because he's getting a woman that is toxic, a woman that is delusional, a woman that is controlling, a woman that is set in her own ways. And half the time, if a bigger opportunity came, she gonna drop your ass like a bad habit.
Like, does that logic even make sense? But this is why I say it's entertainment purposes only, y'all. We continue to point and laugh. We do not debate. We do not argue, because what it looks like, us arguing with that logic. Those of us who have critical thinking skills, who can put 2 and 2 together where we -1, we get 3. Why are...
That's true. We got to. Let's take a trip over here to the second clip. Let's get it.
Not a day goes by without black men getting lied on by black women.
I want to bring up, and to me, I feel like this is something not to point fingers or to blame, because I feel like when you divide, obviously that's when you conquer, right? But a big part of the people that I know was not going for Kamala, let's just talk about that whole situation. It wasn't us. It wasn't the black women that wasn't going out and voting. Honestly, I spoke to a lot of black men.
You hate black women. You can't say you don't now. You actively voted against black women. To you.
Before this motherfucker here started speaking, here we go again. Now that the smoke had settled, how it clearly shows how a large number of black women will come for black men without finding out what the deal is. Just quick to come in and throw flames on it. Instead of saying, wait a minute, let me find out. Let me see what's going on. But I digress. Let's go.
You black men who your fragile ego couldn't take a black woman in office.
What black woman in office? What black woman are you talking about? Because you damn sure ain't talking about Kamala Harris. Because she's Jamaican when she want to be. And I'm glad Kamala Harris is not president, because she would have made matters worse. And I know I know the modern feminist movement is pissed. Y'all mad. Y'all in y'all feelings. Because For once, y'all thought it was going to happen. I'm going to tell you something. Kamala Harris knew herself that it wasn't going to happen. How about that?
And they were not going out to
Statistics
vote.
tell us that most black men that voted did vote for Kamala.
Exactly. Well, I'm talking about people like now on radio, I have a lot of people that call in and they made it very, very clear that they were never going to vote for Kamala ever.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. This word feminism, is that the word? Feminism is a cap. That's the word that sound cool to you. Most women who claim feminism are women who are not happy.
I really do not like.
Angry, bitter, suffer from childhood issues, daddy issues, loud mouth, eat up all the chicken and watermelon and thinking they're the best twerkers, lovers of the street instead of being lovers of home. This is not every, but this is a large number. They're out there slinging ass. They're out there listening to the wrong people, hair nappy, long eyelashes, fingernails. They want to get their ass done. They want to get their tits done. They want to get their nose done, their lips done. They want to get their cheeks done. They want to get their elbows done, and they want to get their kneecaps done. Large number of these women walking around with man hands. But yet, you want a man to respect you. But yet, you mad because black men didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris knew she wasn't going to get it. Kamala Harris knew herself that she wasn't fit to be a president. But y'all didn't see that part. Okay? Again, the modern feminist movement, y'all just a bunch of sack-chasing lion asses. Internet begging, internet lying, internet hoeing. That's what you are. You angry, you bitter, you mad. Y'all will sit up there and hate on women of good character, whether it be a white woman, a black woman, Hispanic woman, an Asian woman, a woman of good character. Modern feminist women will hate on them. And I got videos to prove it. And there's videos out there that supports that. You're making a living, getting your clicks, getting your views, your likes, and all of that bullshit off of insulting men, treating men like shit, disrespecting men, degrading men, emasculating a man. Y'all get all y'all success and y'all views and from that. But let that same man come for y'all asses. Y'all get angry. Y'all look stupid, especially when the truth is being presented. It is always something how a modern feminist woman will run her damn mouth about something or blame shifting black men, but yet when the truth comes out, they crickets. Can you at least apologize to that man? Can you at least say you sorry? You can't do it because your fucking pride won't let you. That's why you ain't got no man.
Like crying on the internet, but I'm not even about to pretend like this that I'm finna be embarrassed about, bro. Like, I ain't never been so devastated behind an election. And it's just like, when you a black woman surrounded by black men and they say all this like, oh, he's not that bad and oh, he just hates everyone, bro. Like, it was my brother homeboy I was talking to the other day, a black man, and I found out that he's a Trump supporter. I'm like, he does not like you. And he was like, oh no,
Kamala Harris don't like you. Kamala Harris don't like you. When are y'all gonna get it? When are y'all gonna learn? You sit up there and you talk shit about black men. You sit up there and throw flame on a black man, but you expect a black man to have your damn ass, to have your back. Fuck you. Have your own damn back.
You just don't like everybody.
Disappoint me the most is black men. I'm not even going to talk about Latino men. I'm going to let their people deal with them. But I'm going to talk about black men and how y'all could have made such a...
When it comes to dealing with black men, we don't need your bonnet wearing ass to deal with us. Like you Queen Sheba. Like you gonna check us. Because once the truth really came out and men came for y'all, checking y'all ran like fucking pups with y'all tail tuck.
Such a big difference in all of this. See those percentage of black men that chose to vote for Trump because I got a on y'all shoulder. Most of y'all can't do anything.
Police gonna start killing you young one by one by one.
Next time that a black man died at the hands of the police, the same black men that voted for Trump, I want y'all to be front line.
Black women, it's just us. It's just us, and we have to lock in and organize together.
Let me tell you something, man.
Whoa, hold on. Yeah, you got to lock in. Gotta lock that shit in. Because it's the same, if you ever notice, it's the same type of woman saying the same damn thing. The same low budget value ghetto hood woman saying the same damn thing. You notice it wasn't a woman of good character speaking. You notice it was a woman that had her shit together speaking. Why? Because a woman that has her shit together, or a woman that is of good value, or a woman that is of good character would have said the exact same thing. Why vote for Kamala Harris? Then we're better voting for Trump. At least Trump let you know what he was going to do for you. And he actually got right to work with it. Kamala Harris said she ain't going to do shit for blacks, basically. Like I highlighted, she wanted to be Jamaican when she want to be. Well, because she's just a woman. Nah, fuck that. It got to go deeper than that. I can care less if you a woman or not. That don't mean shit. What are you going to do for the people? That's what it comes down to. Modern feminist women were in their fucking feelings and emotions. They was not even thinking logic. And then the shit that they were saying towards black men at that. And you wonder why nobody come save your ass. You wonder why men don't come protect you. Look at what you've been saying. Look at how you're saying it. Look at what you are wearing when you are saying what you are saying.
Mental stability, emotional intelligence, character, integrity, commitment to excellence. Where the is it? Anywhere. Where is it? Where you gonna find that? Where are you gonna find somebody who actually is going to have your back to the point where they have to go against the system to take care of you?
And
Not
here
modern
we go.
feminist
It's
women.
been almost a year
Not
since this
modern
election
feminist
happened, and
women.
that information has been out there. Exit polls, the data, hard facts, and this lady absolutely refuses to believe it. She's espousing that blah, 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 but they were doing just after the election. Miss L'Oreal, yes, the same lady who was absolutely embarrassed by Michael B. Jordan.
Flashback.
Oh, the corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Well, you're not corny anymore.
And you know what? I agree with that. I'm like, this shit felt good. Because that reminded me of me back in high school. Skinny nerd with glasses. I was skinny dude with glasses. When I tell you they used to make fun of me, they used to shove me in a locker. They used to stick my head down the toilet. But yet, you look at me now. When they saw me on TV playing football, that's him. Yep, I was that same skinny dude, Long Beach Poly. Yup, that same skinny dude that be in the Long Beach Mall, rapping, hanging out. Now what? Couldn't believe it.
Hell no to the no.
I did it because I'm like, oh, this is a big moment for him. Yeah, I don't have no ill feelings. Crazy to me when people are like, well, you didn't defend her when she called him corny. And I'm like, and he's not defending me right now when everybody's calling me a bully.
You see, polite savages, this is the ethos of the modern woman. When they are found to be wrong, they won't apologize. No accountability. It'll just keep blossoming and let that rumor swirl, because a good lie is much better than an inconvenient truth. This feminism washed with liberalism is absolutely a mind virus when it's uncontrolled, because this lady actually had the facts for almost a year, and still a lie she chose to told.
Feminism destroyed America.
Why you say that?
Because feminism...
Yeah, it did. It destroyed, not only destroyed America, it destroyed households. It destroyed relationships. It destroyed families. It destroyed marriages. It destroyed opportunities. Yeah, sure did. Huh.
Was the white woman's fight with her man. Her man treated her like that. The black woman wasn't getting treated like the white woman. So the white woman...
No, but what the black woman did do was the black woman followed something that she had no business following, and thinking it was a sign of power, a sign for strength. See, because even back then, what would happen in certain households, a woman was getting their ass kicked. Woman was getting, done up at home. Okay? And so a movement was started so that a woman could have a voice. So there could be some type of change within the households back then. But also that movement was started so that women can go out and do things as well, not to compete with man, but also showing the abilities of, I'm not going to just solely rely on a man, but I can go out and make things happen myself, which is nothing wrong with that. But then when you have a large number of black women at that time that started following that and adopting those things, they took it and twisted it and ran with it somewhere where they shouldn't have done. They took something somewhere where they shouldn't have done it. They shouldn't have taken it. And this is what you have today, of something that started years ago. But this was the reason why it started it. And look where we at now.
Because the black woman worked. You drinking wine? Yeah, go ahead. Because the black woman would go to work with the white woman. Yeah. They would exchange stories.
You know Gloria Steinem? Here, let me give you a hint. So I was reading an online article to which I came across something that I didn't know about Gloria. It talks about Gloria's new book, My Life on the Road, recounting her life journeys and travels, but look at the bottom paragraph. What is often missed or mischaracterized, however, is the work she did as a CIA agent. Steinem was a spook. What follows is a fact sheet about Gloria Steinem's operations against the various social and political movements in America, particularly her role in creating a hateful and virulent strain of black feminism that attacks black men while partnering with the white establishment.
The black woman's relationship mindset was distorted in the 80s with soap operas.
All right, Tasha.
That fantasy they grew up watching.
Yeah.
Sir, your credit card has been declined.
This smart
Ain't in it.
out the dreams. Use the link pinned to
your regularly scheduled program.
White feminism, white lesbian. Sorry to call y'all. You get the picture. Yeah, they came and up America's. They fucked the ecosystem. They said there's plenty of fish in the sea. It ain't no more since feminism. Now you got women want to play quarterback against Tom Brady.
And I first came across the radar of black men when she put a book called Black Macho and the Myth of the Superwoman by Michelle Wallace on the cover of...
I remember when Shahrazad Ali was speaking, a lot of the things she was saying, she got a hell of a lot of backlash. You know, how dare you tell the secrets? How dare you get on us black women? How dare you say these things? But yet, those same women that doubted Shahrazad Ali, that came for her, are the same ones that are apologizing, saying everything you said back then, we seen it happen now. But if you go back to what is it, William Cooper or William Green, Behold the Pale, the White Horse, when you read that book, see, that's why they deleted him, because he told the truth in that book. And everything that he written in that book, look what's happening now. Okay.
Of Miss Magazine, to which she controlled. Let's read on. The book was written by a black feminist and activist, quote unquote, named Michelle Wallace, who came out of nowhere. She was in her early 20s, yet she was being touted as the leader of black feminism. In the book, Wallace called abolitionists like Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth ugly and stupid for supporting black men. She called black revolutionaries chauvinist macho pigs and advised black women to go it alone. Go it alone? Do it alone? Mm-hmm.
So they run to a word like feminism so that they can have something to stand on.
Polite savages. The enemy is slick. The enemy is cunning. And when you're least expecting it, the enemy will pounce and destroy you from within. But sometimes, my friend, you're sleeping with the enemy. Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. The only thing we can do is guarantee to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Well, you polite savages, we have another situation, and it's permeating throughout the idiom of the community. It seems like it's been almost a year and these ladies haven't got over the election. Well, I understand. Sometimes you have to learn and accept how to lose. You have to learn and accept that everything you want in this world you don't get. But you see, we've told these women, especially the modern women, that they get everything that they want. They can have it all, up and down, left to right, side to side, front and back, three-wheel motion. These ladies are absolutely not understanding that when things don't go their way, they still have to get back and build. But what do we see here? We see a new level of insolence rising up where these ladies will absolutely blame man for everything. When's the last time any of you took accountability, said it was your fault? Man, one of the things that a man may
never. With the brick bitch. Very few. I can count on my hands amount of women that said that they were sorry, that they believed her. And it wasn't until research started coming out. It wasn't until individuals started speaking. Like I said, and it was a black woman that exposed her. Y'all remember? Because it was a black woman that donated to her before. Back in 2020. But you think those women apologized to men? Hell no. Then they tried to make excuses for it. Same thing with this whole voting shit. Just coming for black men. Everything is black men's fault. Black men this, black men that. But once the smoke started to settle, evidence started being presented, crickets.
Never hear it's a woman apologizing. You see, this lady has access to all the stats and facts in the world, but she's not concerned with that. What she's concerned with is that she feels that she lost and her side lost unfairly. But just think about that. If you have stats and facts and you choose to believe otherwise because you're biased, well, ma'am, you are living in a world of delusion. And that's why you're by yourself, because nobody wants to live in a world of delusion with you. And if you do have somebody with you in that world of delusion, the only thing you have is 2 delusional individuals. Get 3 more, you can have a trio. 4 more, you can have a group. 5 more, you have a whole bunch of dumbasses doing the same damn thing at the same damn time. Arrested Development. Blows your mind, don't it? Damn.
And saying the same damn thing. Here's my girl. We just got done talking about her.
The average black woman in America don't get no older than about 14. So just talk to her and deal with her like you dealing with a 14-year-old. Don't come at her like you dealing with an equal, because she's not going to be able to accept that. You got to go way back.
Now, this is a profound statement. She, being a black woman, said the average black woman is like dealing with a 14-year-old. Now, did I get it right?
Yeah, right. And she even said we, so she's including herself. She's not speaking.
I am in so much agreement with that statement because I have talked to women my age and they don't care what you say.
Exactly. It is their way, and that's that. And if you have a different opinion that doesn't align with theirs, you're the problem. Fuck you, fuck your opinion. When a man stands on business and he stands 10 toes down, it's a problem. And he speaks from a logic place, because a modern feminist woman speaks from an emotional place. But when he comes and he speaks from a logic place, and he brings facts on facts on facts, large number of women don't like to be made to look stupid. Guess what? Who fucking who? You already make yourself look stupid. Especially when a man has evidence to back up what he's talking about and it doesn't align with yours.
And not all women, but when KKK Keisha can't get her way, when she's frustrated, she'll run right into the demon's lair, to the dragon himself, the grand dragon, and ask for help. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the ultimate sleeping with an enemy moment, when you thought that it was safe, but it's not safe, because they'll absolutely show their hatred for the man that they're supposed to love and ask for help from the men that will happily delete them. Damn.
It's just black men, and we actually want non-black men's help in this corrections that you speak of.
So what are the corrections that you're looking for specific?
Force, because that's the only thing that's gonna work.
But I mean, what are you looking for black men to arrive at? A place of understanding of like, what do you want to see?
Well, we believe that there is no hope for them. That we don't believe in changing their minds. We don't. But I'm trying not to say what I really want to say because you're on stage. But if they could not exist,
I haven't heard on the.
When I hear women speak like that, why wouldn't I wouldn't want to help you? I wouldn't want to provide for you. So much hatred towards black men. But see, once again, you have that narrative. Black men hate black women. No. Black men don't hate black women. Black men love black women. Black men are not putting up with the bullshit coming from black women. That's what that is. The bullshit behavior. Black men ain't putting up with that. Black men ain't got to accept shit. Black men ain't got to put up with shit and deal with that if you don't want to. And that's his choice if he choose not to deal with it. And that right there is what a large number of black women have a problem with. A black man having the option to say, fuck you, I'm gone. Shoulder pads, helmet. Rice and peas, jerk chicken, jerk salmon, rum punch.
The opposite, and black men saying anything as harmful or as hateful as the type of rhetoric I'm hearing from black women. Their version of we hate women is us being critical of them.
Many black women were being used as tools and were right-hand mans of white supremacy. If you're a black man, those statements aren't coming out of a vacuum. This ideology isn't coming out of a vacuum. There are people that are women that our women are listening to that's causing and creating much of the divide that we're talking about. And they're supporting them, they're working together, they're looking out for each other, and then when it comes to politics, they vote in alignment.
This sounds like black women, and it sounds like they're consorting with a white man. And that's interesting alone because it's the same women who say non-black people shouldn't have a say in black people's issues. It's a common theme that we hear amongst black women who say, oh, you know, white women and white people should not be in these conversations about black people's issues. But this is clearly black women talking to a white man about their hatred for their own men. And they really think that this is going to go in their favor.
But will sit up there and get mad and have a hissy fit when that black man go outside his race, when that black man will go somewhere else. See, a large number of you black women are shun yi. That means you're old, you're washed up, you're done. That's what that means. So a large number of women, especially black women, are shun yi, washed up, damaged goods. See it. You can say all that shit you want, spend all them narrative, coming up with your word tactics, but they don't work anymore. Because now, why should a man go back and forth with you? There's no need to go back and forth. Man keeping his peace. Man is on his purpose. He's on his grind. He's just going to smile and walk away from you and go deal with somebody else that's going to respect him and love him and treat him right. Because that's what it comes down to. And in retrospect, you can bring up the numbers. A large number of black women are losing and care less about your house, your education. Fuck that. Man said, I'll go pick up a trade. Run till that.
I don't think they realize what's happening. This is insane to me, y'all.
I've never heard of another group of women conspiring openly with the enemy to delete their own men. You see, the problem is in the community that any disagreement is called misogyny. Any disagreement is called tyranny. And it's not a disagreement. What these ladies are doing here, that's tyranny. Conspiring to have someone deleted, that's tyranny. Deleting babies because they're black men, that's tyranny. You got to understand the situation that we're in. Men have been calling it out, and then you want to call it a gender war. Well, one thing is true, my friend. There was no gender war until we had a microphone. But when it was just y'all espousing your BS and no pushback, you were in hog heaven. But ma'am, those days are long gone, and we ain't going nowhere. You dig?
But let's look at the data. And what the data says is that black men support black women. Black women support black women the most. Yeah. But the next highest support system, black men.
And black women are beautiful, and it's
they are.
That they became.
But if you start talking to them, they ugly. If you can find the most beautiful black girl, but when you talk to a man, it's ugly in the mother. But she got some stinking thinking.
Thank you for watching it.
I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And hey, y'all already know how I am. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for just vibing with your boy. Like I've always said, wintertime is here. And we seeing the shit play out. What we're seeing play out is everything we've been talking about thus far came to pass. Brother Kevin Samuels, rest easy, King. He said it. He built a strong platform. And now we got other platforms out there that are strong. Male and female platforms out there that are strong. And this delivering this truth, getting this word out there, don't give a fuck about your feelings and your emotions. The truth is going to be what it is. Men are taking their gold pill. Let's continue to rise. Let's continue to ride how we know we ride. Yes, there's some damn good men out there. Yes, there are some damn good women out there. Yes, there are some fucked up people out there. Choose which lane you roll in. Stay tuned.